Welcome back, guys, to Entre Nos. I'm Evelin and my co-hostess,
Alondra.
How has your week been?
It's been good. I actually came back from a retreat this past Sunday.
Oh, you did?
We went to Mississippi. We left to Mississippi on Friday around 3 p.m. And we were at the retreat. It was beautiful. So every retreat has its own little, what's it called? Like inspiration quote, maybe. Mm-hmm. Like an inspirational type of, I don't know, like como un decir. This is what we're going to pray for this weekend. So this weekend's like decir, like the el lema, right? Mm-hmm. Was mi casa y yo le serviremos al Señor. Mm-hmm. So it focused a lot on like praying for your family, praying for the restoration of their souls, praying for your friends, praying for like people you don't talk to in your family anymore. Mm-hmm. People that are far away from God. So it was beautiful. It was different. I wanted to go for me, but I ended up praying for
others.
Yeah.
Did you, when they said pray for those who you haven't talked to, did somebody come to mind?
Yeah, a lot of people came to mind.
A lot, but who was the first? You don't have to name, but you had a person?
Yeah, un tío.
Oh, wow.
One of my uncles, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Who do I not talk to? Like somebody that you're like on bad terms with or what?
I'm not on bad terms with anybody. But it was just more so like people that you're not in touch with anymore just because, you know. And I'm not in touch with a lot of my uncles and aunts and cousins. I don't talk to any of them.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. You are weird.
It is weird.
Just kidding.
Outgrown people.
Okay. No, I'm trying to think.
I'm not sure family oriented like that though.
You are, but with your immediate family.
Yeah.
But not with the extras, you know. I'm very with all my cousins and my uncles and my tias. Like, I'm super close.
No tengo...
On my mom's side.
We don't have anything in common, me and my cousins. We don't have anything in common, me with my cousins.
I don't think I have much... I think
some
I do.
Of them are much older than us.
Oh, okay, I see.
30s, 40s.
40s I get, yeah. But 30s, I mean, you're going that way.
Yeah, and they have, like, kids that are teenagers.
Oh, I see. They're, like... on a different mature
early. Yeah.
No, I don't think I am close to my family. I feel like I could have been at some point in my life where I would have outgrown them, you know, like the relationship. But I feel like it's hard for me to let go of them.
Especially because you
on my mom's side, you know, because I'm still cool. I'm cool with everybody, really.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, whoever talks to me, I talk to them. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to think, like, I don't think I've ever stopped talking to somebody just because, like, just randomly, I guess. I
never started talking to any of them. So it's like we never had a relationship.
Oh, yeah, never had a relationship, yeah.
So it's not like I stopped talking to any of my cousins.
It was just, like, your family, but it's just...
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's like that with, like...
There was no relationship built.
Yeah, I think it's like that with my biological side. Like, there's no relationship.
It's like when I see you, I say hi.
Yeah, like that.
Like,
I have them on Facebook, you know, for the most part. I think it's cool when I do have conversations because I feel like they get to know me and they're like, oh, shit, she's actually cool, you know? Like, no es una bastarda. Like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Y aunque lo fueras, you know.
Y aunque lo fuera. Pero sí lo soy. Well, really, you know, if your mom had you and she wasn't married, you're considered a bastard. Whether your mom and your dad are together, you're considered one. No, for real. It's not like in a bad way. Yeah. Like, I know I am, but I don't.
But the actual definition of
the
it
actual
makes you
definition, one. Yeah, like you're not a legitimate. No eres heredero.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No. If your parents were not married, and they had you, you're a bastard. And they got married after, you're still a bastard.
You were born a little bastard.
So I'm just saying, like, just so y'all know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I looked it up.
I only thought like
my hurtful self looked it up.
My daddy issue self.
Yeah, literally.
I only thought that you were one if your mom or your dad left you. Like one of them left.
Girl, what?
Then that made you a bastard. Yeah.
Definition. Okay. Let me see. It's a fatherless child called a bastard. Oh, that's what it is. Illegitimate. You're not considered like an illegitimate or whatever. You're an illegitimate child. You're a love child, como del amante or whatever. It's like born out of wedlock, basically. You know,
there was no
contract or anything. Yeah, no, it's just like a person born to parents who are not married to each other. Wow. That's a bastard. That's the noun of it. So, what is the Bible definition of bastard? It means the same thing, illegitimate offspring. So, there's plenty of my friends that I know.
Then I know a lot of them too.
Yeah. So now you're gonna say, "What's up, bastard?" I'm just kidding.
I'm like, "What's?" Oh, I would ask him, like, "Do you consider yourself a bastard?"
You should. Oh my God, you should ask your clients that.
Do you consider yourself?
You should start with, "Are your parents married?" And they're like, "No." Do you consider yourself a bastard? You should definitely do it, and then come back with some answers.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Like, no.
Yeah, don't forget. But no, yeah, I looked it up because I think I was having a conversation with my mother-in-law, and she made a joke, right? And then, like, no, not towards me. I don't know why we were talking about it. And then she said something like, I was like, I think I am like a bastard. Sí soy un bastard, you know? And she's like, oh, pues tus parents no estaban casados, right? And I'm like, yeah, no, they're not. And then he's like, ajaja, y Milo también. I'm like, no, Milo is not, because me and Rollie were married when we had him. I'm like, but my other nephew, it's considered. And he's like, no, porque están juntos. My brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, right? They're together.
But they're not married.
So he's not one. I'm like, and that's when I looked it up. And I'm like, no, but they're not married. So it doesn't matter if you're together or not, you know? Or by common law, not really. You're supposed to be legally married to consider... So the kid's not considered a bastard or whatever.
Wow.
And we were cracking up. Like, she was like, oh, me, whatever. Yeah. Es un bastard or un bastardito or whatever. Or some shit like that. She was saying, you know, but it was jokes. It was like nothing bad or whatever. But yeah. Why did we even get into this?
Because we were talking about families.
Oh, yeah. So I know I'm one, so...
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. Rolling isn't either. Oh, that's why. Because she was saying that her kids weren't. Or something like that. Yeah. Because she was married and then she had Rolling and the brothers, right? And I'm like, me too, you know. But she was like, no, you didn't. But I guess she kind of forgot that we were married when we had Milo, you know.
Because it happened so fast. Like, y'all got married and boom, Milo came.
Well, he came a year after.
Oh, no, that's not that fast.
Yeah, no, it wasn't fast. Like, what it was fast is because we got married, we were looking for a house, and then...
After the house, it's whenever Milo...
After the house is when Milo came. Like, 2 months after. Or 3 months. 3 months, I think, after.
That's crazy.
After we got the house, yeah. It's pretty crazy. We were talking about that at the... We went to go get Milo a haircut today, and... So she just came from work, and we just came from picking up my shirts for AI.
I know. Oh,
so excited! Oh yeah, show them. Look. They're so nice. I love them, guys. I love them.
And I love how like the color is off. It's not black. Like this.
No, this is a vintage black color.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just love it, and it's so funny because
the black one for sure.
Yeah. I love both of them, but the black one's my favorite. It's funny because Rolling was like, ¿qué le dije? I was like, oh man, I was hinting it so much when I would talk about my drop, because I would say, I'm feeling good. I'm always feeling good. And like feeling good was
This is about feeling good.
This is about feeling good. We're going to end the year feeling good. Like I just talked about it so much, you know? And I'm so excited because I'm ready for the next drop, you know. That's why I'm like shipping them out tonight. Like I'm gonna do the orders.
We'll be here for the hints.
Yeah. I think I should do that. I'm gonna be talking, saying hints, you know. Maybe starting next episode, throw in some hints, and in the week of the drop, like that episode, if somebody can guess it, what the shirt's gonna say, I'll give them the shirt for free or something.
That would be really cool. Right? Yeah, that would be really cool.
But you're not. You're disqualified.
Oh.
Because I'm talking to you.
So? I can still guess it.
No, because I feel like I'm going to end up telling you what the design is. Like I told you what this one was. Yeah. I did, right?
Yeah, you did tell me.
So, dude, look. I got me a permanent bracelet. Another one.
Really? Where? How much was it?
I can't say because she hooked me up.
Okay.
But this is the first one.
They're expensive though, right?
They range from $45 to $70.
That is not expensive compared to the girls that...
the one that I went to. Right?
That's not expensive at all.
Esta sí era 55. This one. But
the
it was
girl has some like no less than $85.
Oh, yeah. No, you should go with this girl.
But she says that is real gold.
Oh, is it real gold?
It's real
gold.
Oh,
that's why. Because you're paying for the real gold. This is... No sé qué es, pero es como oro brasileño.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, it's not supposed to get.
So this is are they rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so cute.
I never get any.
The M? Do you have an M?
No, I just have the R. I never get anything like.
You don't feel claustrophobic?
No.
I would.
No, I like them. I like them a lot, actually. I told Roland, I showed him, like, I have a surprise for you. And he's like, what is it? Look, guys, I don't know if y'all can see. I'm not going to show you my nails, but I never wear necklaces with an R or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Never get my nails done. You know how some girls put the letters or whatever? Uh-huh. I never.
I have an ankle bracelet with the E.
With an E? Mm-hmm. For me, hearts.
Yeah.
No, I never.
You never had anything with his initial.
I think he gifted me one time an R, like a necklace, you know.
And you're like, oh.
And I wore it, yeah. But now that I had Milo, it was all about M's and E's and M's and E's. So then I have a necklace, a dainty necklace that has the M. And Milo loves when I wear it because he's like, oh, that's for me, you know? Mm-hmm. So then I got the R for Roland. I'm like, look, I got it for you. And he's like, oh, that's cool. And Milo's like, what about mine? Like mine,
Bien
you know?
celoso.
I'm just like, I have your necklace. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're right. Like, yeah. But I told Roland, I'm like, I kind of wanted to get the R next to the cross because I want to feel like God's always going to protect him, you know? Mm-hmm. I mean, so with the necklace, right? But it's just... I don't know. It was just...
It brings more meaning.
For me, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it. So if y'all want to get a permanent bracelet, y'all should definitely check out Golden Vogue Jewelry at Farmer's Market. Mm. She's there every Saturday and every Sunday. So if y'all want to go get some fruit for your, you know, meal preps or veggies for the meal preps, go the weekend and check her out. Let her know I sent y'all. Because
Farmer's Market used to be La Tia Pancha?
No.
Oh, I thought it was. Because now it's like La Tia Pancha's hella like... popping.
It's been popping.
I'm talking about like it's so modern now.
Oh, it is? I haven't been there in a few years.
Yeah, I'm like, pero dice farmer's market, I think.
Well, no, they're farmer's market, pero farmer's market, like farmer's market airline, like the Houston farmer's market is the one on airline. It's just like a little strip. It's como pura fruta, puros vegetales.
¿Esa es la tía Pancha?
No, it's not.
No?
Oh. La tía Pancha es una pulga.
Yeah.
Yeah, esta no es pulga.
Okay.
Yeah, es como una marqueta.
Está como por donde está el bolillo, right?
Sí. Yeah, that's the Houston Farmers Market.
I thought it was like La Tia Pancha, now it's popping.
Oh, no, girl. La Tia... Yeah. Oh, that's why you're saying it's so modern?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. Farmers Market is modern, yes. But that's where Faith has her Shop Local. Shop Local Market. Like, I mean, Shop Local's there.
That's cool. And then Kike was like, era La Tia Pancha. It was La Tia Pancha before. And I was like, oh, for real? Okay.
I don't think so. La Tia Pancha's on the other side. Oh, okay. Like, La Tia Pancha is like a whole... Donde está sábado domingo.
That's like a market. Esa
es una market. Aquella es una pulga. Like,
con semillas de México y queso y...
Like, it's a good mix, like, of everything. Here is literally just like a market. Like, una marqueta where you can go buy your veggies and fruits, you know?
Okay.
And then Faith has her markets there with different vendors. Okay. And that's when I go check out and set up with her or whatever. So one of the vendors that does the jewelry, she's there every Saturday and Sunday. And her name...
Pero that farmer's market is open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
No, every day.
Oh, for real?
Every day. I went TMI, so I ate... I'm going to go back to farmer's market, but I ate some birria tacos at Hip Hop Vintage, right? Mm-hmm. Which was Sunday. And I feel like they kind of like hurt my stomach or something because I had been constipated. Mm-hmm. And I hadn't like gone number 2
since Sunday. Days? Sunday and you were...
Monday, Tuesday, today's Wednesday. So today's the first day since Sunday that I go number 2.
That's crazy.
I know. I go number 2 every day.
Yeah.
And I hadn't. I hadn't since Sunday. I was like...
Bien bloated?
Super bloated. Ridiculously bloated. My stomach was hurting.
And you think it was because of the birria tacos? That's what...
Well, I'm assuming it must have been that. I don't know what else it could have been, you know, because I'm thinking like... I don't know what else, you know?
Yeah.
Now I want birria tacos. Damn. But so I went to farmer's market. I went yesterday to go meet with Faith, and I was like, I'm gonna go buy me some piña. So if you guys didn't know, piña is like a really good fiber, you know, for your body. It has so many benefits, right? And so I went to go get me a piña.
I heard that you can't eat that when you're pregnant.
Piña?
Yeah, I heard that it's not good for you.
No, that's crazy. No, that's a lie. I used to eat nothing but fruit while I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up now. Can you
eat pineapple while pregnant?
Eat pineapple while pregnant.
Or papaya.
Yeah.
You can?
Pineapple can be a healthy fruit to eat during pregnancy, but eating too much may cause some uncomfortable symptoms. But you can still eat it. Wait, what? Oh, it says, sadly, this tropical fruit isn't suitable for pregnant women. Pineapple is known to contain bromelain, an enzyme which breaks down protein. Oh, maybe that's why. I don't know. I used to eat a lot of watermelon when I was pregnant. But yeah, so basically pineapple is good fiber for you, you know. So I was like, let me go the natural way and try to, you know, let it help me go.
A laxative.
Literally, yes. Because Faith is like, well, I have some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like some medicine or something. And I was like, no, let me just eat this pineapple, right? So the lady showed me like the full pineapple. She cut it up for me. Okay. I asked her, ¿te venden piña cortada, right? And she's my homegirl, right? Because I go over there and talk to her every now and then. And she's like, saludas. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I was like, oh, ¿tienen piña cortada? And she's like, no, pero te la puedo cortar. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. And I was like, ¿a cuánto? And she's like, está a 5, pero te lo doy a 4. I'm like, okay, you know.
Y cortada.
Yeah. Dude, she cut it up like la pelotoda, right? And then she did the circle. Like, she just cut it like así. Which I was fine with it. Like, I was like, it's cool.
Ni te la ibas a comer toda. Como
no. Yeah. I was like, I know pineapple, you can only eat like so much of it before it starts cutting your tongue, right? Yeah. So then I eat 2 of the slices. And I had my tongue cortada the whole day yesterday.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. So then, but it was so good. Now I want some. But yeah, by the way, it didn't help. Maybe it did, but I went today. I was wanting to go yesterday.
Yeah.
So at nighttime, I drank a tea.
Usually papaya y tamarindo.
Oh, I don't like papaya.
Really? It's good.
I don't like it. Me da asco. Like the smell.
Yeah. Or tamarindo, just pelón tamarindo and eat it. It's really good for your...
Pelón tamarindo?
No, un tamarindo, like the actual tamarindo that you make aguas with. Yeah, nomás pélalo and then eat it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never ate it like that.
It's good.
I've never ate it like that. I do like agua de tamarindo. Yeah. But, so yeah. And then I end up, at nighttime, when I was reading the book, I ended up drinking a tea, a detox tea. So one thing is when you are pregnant, you're not supposed to drink teas. Because a tea can make you miscarriage.
No way.
Yeah, depending on the tea you're drinking.
Well, my little sister has been drinking, I think, lemon and ginger for her, para su náusea.
Well, it just depends what kind of tea it is. Yeah, because like a detox.
Oh, yeah, that probably could like make some harm.
It can make
in
you
your
have
reproductive system.
Yeah, like it can make you
miscarry.
Have a miscarriage. Because back then, in the like way back, they would make teas. And that was the way that you could miscarriage a baby.
Didn't want a baby.
Yeah. So I've always was super scared. When I got pregnant with Milo, my sweater's like, do not drink teas. Because I like drinking and trying different kinds of teas, you know. She's like, don't drink teas. So I was like, okay, I'm not, you know. But I drank a detox tea last night. Thinking it was going to help me go right away. Yeah. But it didn't make me go right away either. Obviously, my body had to digest it. So then I went today. I'm so excited. So C for clap.
You're like, yeah, I pooped.
Yes, finally. I was like stressing it. I was like, I need to go. I have a really good digestive system. Like, so I go every day.
TMI, I go like probably 3 times a day.
Number 2? Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, I go like 3 times a day.
Number 2?
Yes. So
girl, you gotta go get that checked.
I go a lot. I feel like after every meal, like
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like I remember at the retreat, I was like, I haven't pooped at all. I just wanted to get home and poop.
Oh my god.
I can't, like, I don't know, my body just doesn't want to poop when it's somewhere else. It doesn't. Like, I could be like in I could be wanting to go poop, but then when I'm sitting to try to poop and it is not coming out. And I'm like, bro, I know I gotta poop, but it doesn't want to come out.
Okay, so I also read the way you sit while you poop helps.
Yeah, you have to lift your legs up or something like that.
Like, you're supposed to not sit like this, like an L. You're supposed to sit like a C, kind of.
Yeah, with your feet lifted.
That helps the poop go down, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, why are we... But
it's all
yeah,
health. It's all health.
Yeah, it's all about this month. I said my knowledge for the month, my goal, right, was to learn more about my body, more natural ways, right? And I feel like I've learned a lot of stuff, like I realized that my friend, she's allergic to citrus, like citrusy stuff, like no puede comer limón, naranja, cosas así, right?
So why? What happens?
She's allergic to it.
So she sneezes or what?
No, le salen ronchas en la lengua, or she loses her hair.
What?
Yeah, like it's crazy. So she says that she was going through losing her hair a lot and that she would cry. And then she said that her shampoo had citrus, that a lot of shampoos that we use have citrus in there.
Yeah.
Or some sort of citrus, and she's just allergic to citrus in general,
Wow.
I was like, that's crazy. She's like, yeah, girl, like even your toothbrush, like look at it, like some of them have citrus in there, I was like, what? Like, that's crazy. But
that's why we need to take like a genetic test, like
to find out what you're, but they have to poke you a lot for that, to get an allergic test. Have you done it?
Mm-mm.
My sister wanted to do it for my niece, and my mom got mad.
She's very allergic to things?
No, I don't know why my sister wanted to do it, and my mom's like, why are you going to put her through that? And I don't think she did.
I'd be like,
I was like, for what? Like, is she something? I don't even know why she wanted to do it. Yeah.
To try to find out.
I think it was just like, just to know, kind of.
Let her make that decision when she gets older.
Yeah, I was like, because I used to think I was allergic to sweat.
Yeah, you still probably think you're allergic to sweat.
I am allergic to sweat.
Don't say I used to think.
Now, I don't think I am. I don't think I'm allergic to sweat, but I do think I have eczema. And I was never fully diagnosed with that I had eczema.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I do also think that as I grew older, my body reacted to like different, I was like playing in the grass and that's what I was allergic to or something, y por eso me salían las ronchas. But I swear I remember going to the doctor and them telling my mom she's allergic to sweat.
So whenever you go to the gym and you sweat,
I shower.
You get ronchas though.
No, I shower right away. I feel like it's just one of those things where like if
give
I'm
it some
sweating,
time. Maybe you won't get the roncha.
Why would I do that?
Just to test it out.
No, I'm good. I'm a grown-ass woman. I do not need to be walking around with a rash. Like,
just give it time. Like, it's probably just the
What
outdoors.
Are you allergic to?
Nothing. Not a darn thing. I was made for this world.
Okay.
God suited me very well.
Oh my God. I forgot you're his favorite.
Yeah.
No, I shower right away. And it's not really like, it's just like sometimes I feel okay out of nowhere. I flare up with like a rash, like on my shin. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
that's painful to me when I run. My shins.
Oh, you're not running right then.
No, my feet are flat.
You
so God didn't make me.
You're not perfect. Yeah. If he gave you flat feet, you're definitely not his favorite.
My feet are flat. Like growing up, they'd be like, "Ay, viene la de los tamales."
Oh my God! No, they didn't.
Yeah, they were so mean to me. Like my feet literally make.
So would they call you tamalita or what?
No, they'll just be like, they'll look at my feet and they'll be like, "Tamal ahí bien plantado en el piso."
Oh my God! Now I want to see your feet.
They're just flat, super flat.
That's,
like no little arch.
So
anything.
You're not like if you wanted to, you couldn't even apply for the army or anything like that.
Yeah, no, they don't accept any flat-footed people because I guess we just are not suited to run. Yeah, we can't run.
Well, with her tamales of feet.
How much time?
We're gonna take a quick break, guys. We'll be back. Back. So this week I was, is there anything that you learned new this week?
At the retreat?
Or anywhere?
Yeah, I think I did learn a lot of things. I think I learned...
What's one thing you can think of? That you're like, I need to share this with the world.
I need to share this with the world. You can go. I'll tell you in a little bit.
Okay. So not that I learned this, but it was a great like reminder, you know. I thought about you a lot because I was listening to a podcast and I thought about you because it was talking about the snoozing. And remember, you're like, I don't snooze my alarm. And I was just like, well, that's really good. That's a good habit, you know? So then I was like, the podcast was basically about mornings, right? And it's the girl, Mel Robbins, guys. If y'all haven't heard it, y'all should check her out. She said, your mornings are your best shot at changing how you show up in life. I was like, that's crazy because it is, right? Like, and then she kept talking, right? And then I would write down things that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna throw that out there and you know, put it so that whoever's watching, you know, can use it if they want, because I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna change my mentality and think of it like that. Like, it's true. Like, my mornings are my best shot at changing how I show up in life. So how am I gonna change my morning so I can show up better in life, right? And then it said, one of the things that I was like, I'm not gonna be this person, because I never used to think of it like this. I never saw it. I never saw my morning so important until like this week, right? And it said, hitting on snooze is the biggest procrastination of your life. It's like you're snoozing on your dreams. I was like, oh my God, that is so true. Like, why? Because as soon as you're snoozing, that's you're procrastinating to wake up. Yeah. You know, it's like you're procrastinating on your day. Like, it's crazy because you only live for so long. Yeah. And as much as I love sleeping, it's just like, damn, like I'm really snoozing to be awake right now. Yeah. That's crazy, right? Yeah. I was like, what? And obviously I knew that you don't snooze. So I was going to ask you, like, what made you, you know, start that? Like, was it whenever you were going through the phase of like discipline or?
I just wouldn't put, first of all, like, I think that I never saw it either like, oh, I'm losing all my dreams, or I never made it a disciplinary thing. I just made it time's up. That's it. Like, if I don't wake up now, I'm going to be late to the gym.
So how were you in high school? Would you snooze?
I don't remember.
So when did you start? Once you became like a more of like when you had your own business, or?
Yeah, probably when I got my own business. A little bit before that, probably 2 years before I got my own business. So probably by the age of 20 is whenever I.
Is that when you got with Kike or after?
I met Kike when I was 22.
Oh, okay. So it was before.
Yeah, it was before I met Kike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he would even tell me, he's like, your discipline kind of scares me, how disciplined I was. Yeah. He's like, it's kind of like too much. You're too disciplined. Yeah. Almost like my sister would say, that's robotic. That's not real life. You know, like, you're acting like.
Well, I'm not. I can see how you can be robotic. I can definitely see that. But I also see how you being disciplined, because I feel like only you're going to understand why you're so disciplined with yourself, because you know how you can go into that. I
have an addictive personality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's just like either you make that addiction a good one. Yeah. Or a bad one. Yeah. And you're choosing the good one, right?
Yeah. And so in your case, well, I'm
going to be a fucking robot.
And it's going to be great. It's going to be better for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Than to let my emotions take over. Yeah. My body.
I was like, I tried it, guys. I've been trying this, the not snooze. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie. I've only been doing it since we're Wednesday. Yeah. Started on Monday, right?
It's just
I snoozed it today. Yeah. I snoozed it today one time. But
that one time, how many minutes does it give you? That snoozing period, how many minutes?
I think it's like 8 minutes. Yeah. But I also was listening. I didn't do my research. I wish I had, so I can inform you guys properly. But I'm just going to give you what I know, right? I also heard that like when you snooze, that window is like you're mentally telling yourself, I'm going to go back to sleep. So your mind thinks you're going back to sleep and you go back to sleep for another 75 minutes.
Oh.
Like your mind thinks I'm going to go back into a deep sleep for 75 minutes. So whenever you wake up, because it's snoozing, like, I don't know if y'all have noticed that, like, let's say I snooze it at 6:50, right? And I wake up at 6:58. I'm already at 6:58. I'm waking up from a deep sleep already. Porque as soon as I snooze it, I knocked out already. Has that happened to you? Whenever you used to snooze it? Like, ¿sí me entiendes though, right?
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I snooze it, I just go back to sleep. Like, with no problem.
Yeah.
And it's because you're mentally, like, your mind is like, okay, she's going to go back to another deep sleep for 75 minutes.
But it was only 8.
But it was only 8.
So you wake up feeling way better?
No, so you wake up feeling more tired because your mind thinks, oh, I should be asleep right now. When in reality is just because
you only had 8 minutes.
Yeah, because you weren't technically.
But your body was ready for the 75.
Yes,
and you only gave
your mind was ready for 75 minutes of sleep, but you only gave it 8. So you're waking up even more tired, feeling more groggy, like, ugh, I don't want to be up right now, because you're snoozing, because you're mentally telling your mind, like, I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah,
you know, when in reality you're not. Like,
that's crazy.
Wake up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because, and when I heard it, I'm like, man, that is so true, because it's happened to me. Like, I used to have trouble sleeping. I've talked about it on here, right? So how is it that I would have trouble going to sleep, but then when I snooze, I can knock out right away because I'm still in my sleeping time, you know?
Yeah.
So her thing was, it's a 5-second rule. When you hear your alarm, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll out of bed so you can wake up, you know. So today I snoozed it once, and as soon as I heard the second alarm, I was like, I didn't even count. I just fucking rolled out of bed because I was like, if I don't roll out of bed, I'm not gonna get up. Like, so I just rolled out of bed, right? But it's so funny because I was like, I showered and everything, and I get out and I can hear Roland's alarm. And he snoozes a lot. Yeah. Like, he snoozes a lot. And I told him, I'm like, maybe you should try it. But I know Roland goes to sleep way later than me, you know? And that he's like that he was going to work on that. Like, so his sleeping, right? The sleeping schedule. Yeah. And I was thinking, I was just like, man, Roland snoozes his alarm a lot. Como que si yo dejé de hacerlo como hace mucho tiempo. But I just started this week, you know?
I feel so powerful already.
Know, like, I feel fucking great. Like, you know?
That's what's about. For you to tell yourself, no, this is who I am. This is what I do.
Yeah, for sure.
And you keep repeating it until you become that.
Yes.
You know, it might be just 1 week at the gym, but you say, no, I'm a gym girl. That's what I do. Like, I go to the gym. And you keep at it and you keep implanting that into you.
Yes.
And then you become that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you look at Ronnie like, you snooze. It doesn't matter if you haven't snoozed in 3 days. You own that you haven't snoozed in 3 days.
Yeah, well, I haven't snoozed in 2, but I did it today. I only snoozed once.
You're not a snoozing girl.
Yeah, you know? I'm not a snoozing girl. Like, I'll wake up. I roll out of bed.
Yeah. But I think that's what's about. Just like feeding yourself.
Yes.
With things
Talk to yourself pretty, basically.
Things that you say, no, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. And then you do it.
And then, I was going to tell you, so the prayer you sent me, right? I said it at nighttime with Milo. And let me tell you, girl, as soon as I finished it, I was like, oh, papi, voy a rezar, right? So then I started praying. I did the prayer or whatever. He had never heard it because I pray it more in the morning than at nighttime. So then when I lay down with him, I prayed it, right? And then he started praying the Padre Nuestro right after me. Like, he doesn't know all of it, but he knows most of it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I got
like,
you.
He knows halfway.
Yeah.
So then he started praying, and I'm just like, good job, you know. And then where he didn't know, I picked up, and I was helping him or whatever. But the fact that he knows that, okay, well, she's praying. Let me do a prayer too, you know. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I have to tell Alondra because, you know, I was doing it. But that prayer has become part of my routine.
That's good.
And I told Roland, I'm like, I told him, I think I did tell him that I was praying the prayer or whatever. And it's just one of those things that like she said it, right? She's like, you just got to do it. Yeah. And then once you do it, just keep doing it. Like, it sounds simple, but it's that easy. Yeah. You know, it's just keep doing it because nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to pray for me if I don't pray for myself, you know? But that was a thing that I was like, the snoozing. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to tell Alondra because I knew I know you hadn't snoozed your alarm.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's cool. Like, I want that, right? Mm-hmm. Because she also said that your morning routine should represent like who you want to become, right? Yeah. Like, that's why your morning is so important. And how does she said, she was talking about like $1 million morning. Mm-hmm. How does that look for you? Like $1 million morning. Like, what does that mean to you?
Oh, you want me to answer that?
Yeah, I'm asking. Like how does the $1 million morning
look for me? Uh-huh. Not waking up, not snoozing my alarm. Mm-hmm. You know, I usually when I wake up, well now, but remember when I told you that I was like, I don't know how to do, like, what do I do? Like, I'm so new to sleeping next to somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, should I stay here? Should I just leave because I'm ready to go? Mm-hmm. Do I wait for him? Blah, 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 right? No. So now I literally just kiss him in the forehead and I'm like, good morning. And I get up. Mm-hmm. You know?
So if you were $1 million, like if you were a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
How would you think your ideal morning would be?
Really relaxed because I have a lot of work to do. So my morning would be very chill, very relaxed. It would be about me, my skincare routine. That's what I do in the morning. Mm-hmm. Like, I wake up, I wash my face, brush my teeth. I make sure mis ojeras are not looking like ojeras. You know, I put all these awesome creams on my face.
So it's like you moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
I eat fruit. I drink water in the morning.
Well, how often, what time, like minutes do you check your phone? Do you get on your phone?
Right away.
You do?
Yeah.
To get on social media or?
I go straight to emails.
To your emails?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's literally all my notifications.
Like right away or like while you're eating breakfast or before that?
Sometimes right away.
Really?
Yeah.
While you're in bed or what? Yeah. Which is such a common thing that we do, right?
Right away when I wake up.
So she was talking about that, right?
Sometimes I don't do it right away. Yeah. Because I have to go pee. That's literally the first thing I have to do in the morning.
Me too.
So I love it for me. I'm like, I snooze my alarm and I'm like, oh snap, I gotta go pee. I mean, I don't snooze my alarm. I turn off my alarm.
Yeah.
Y ya no tengo otro ratito de acostarme because I need to go pee already. Really bad.
It's like, why does our mind tell us, like, okay, get up and go, you know? Yeah. No, yeah. It happens to me too. Yeah. Like, that's why I never want to get rid of the carpet in our room because I would get out of bed barefoot. And I'm just like, I hate going to the restroom and it's cold.
Yeah.
I'm just like, gosh. But I think for me too, like $1 million morning, like if I was a millionaire, it would look like, and it's something like you don't have to be a millionaire because you can always practice this, you know, until eventually you'll just add more things to yourself. But I think myself time, like, you know, wake up, brush my teeth, you know, shower if I have to, but get ready. Yeah. Get ready. I have my vanity and I never get ready on it. I never really sit down on it like in the morning because I'm always rushing, you know, and I'm just like, I never have those moments for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't wake up early enough to do it, you know. So why don't I wake up early enough to do what I got to do, you know, the essentials, and then dedicate myself some time where I, you know, do my mascara or something. It's not much that I need to do to get ready. One thing is I want to start doing my hair.
Yeah.
You know,
oh, we know, girl.
Like,
we see it.
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't do this morning. This morning I had it like just like regular crazy, you know. Not crazy, pero lo tenía just suelto. Straight, I had braided it last night, so I was thinking it was going to look cute this morning, but it did not work out like that. So then I was like, well, let me do it, you know, later. Yeah. And, but yeah, I think she was saying like $1 million morning should always be about you. Like, you focus on yourself because nobody's going to focus on you, right? Yeah. And then she talked about how often or how early do you get on your phone, right? And then she's like, how would you feel if you get on Facebook and then you're just like scrolling on watching all these people? But she's like, okay, why are you on Facebook to begin with?
Yeah.
That early in the morning. She's like, could you imagine all your 100 Facebook friends walking into your room at that moment? She's like, obviously you don't want that.
Yeah.
So why are you allowing them in your space that so early, you know? And I was like, damn, that's true. Like when she said, can you imagine them walking in your door? And I'm just like, oh, hell no. I don't like people in my room. Like, even when I have parties, I don't like people going to my room. Yeah. Like, I just don't like it, you know? Yeah. But I was like, damn, that does make sense. I had already said it, that I was already, not wanting to see my phone for the first 5 to 10 minutes,
Sky over screens.
Yeah. Like, open the blinds or whatever. Even though right now it's like
cloudy
dark.
And ugly.
It's like super dark because I try to like open it and look, but I was just like, oh my God, ni se mira nada. Like, like in my head, right? Realistically, like no se mira nada. So I was like, but it doesn't mean I'm going to jump on my phone, because yes, I'm turning off my alarm on my phone right now still. Like I haven't even ordered I have 2 like
alarm clocks
that I want, but I haven't ordered them. Right now I can't because we're leaving to Mexico, right? So I'm just like, whatever, I'm going to wait and hold off on it. But I know I'm not getting on social media.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just looking for the time and that's it. Like, no me estoy metiendo a social media right away. Yeah. I'm not checking my emails. I used to check my emails a lot. Just because I was scared that I would get something important for whatever reason.
That's me.
And that's it. Like,
But that can wait.
But yes, it can wait. Like,
it can wait an hour.
Yes. Because, like, give your mind some time. Like give your mind some you time, like, and so I was like, okay, like that's something. But again, this is just me because this is what I wanted to focus on this month, like learning how to do better, wake up better, feel better for myself naturally, or ways to improve my lifestyle, but yeah. Oh, and it said también, she said, how you set up your day is how it ends up.
Yeah, the way you set it up is the way it ends up.
Yeah, because how you set up your...
like, if you set up your day feeling tired, you're going to end up feeling tired, exhausted by the end of the day.
I mean, it's okay. Obviously, you can wake up feeling okay and end up tired because it's been a day, maybe, right? But you don't want to go in your day thinking, like...
I'm exhausted.
I don't want... Yeah. Like, I stopped looking at Mondays like that a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Like, I stopped looking at it.
Monday is my favorite day of the week.
Oh, because you're off.
No, it's not because of that reason. It just makes me, like, finally back to my routine.
Oh, it because from the weekend or
finally moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
The comfort.
Yeah. Because for me, I don't think I have, like a favorite day. I think, if anything, I really enjoy, like, Thursdays or Fridays. But it's just because I know... Thursday's close to Friday, and I know Milo can sleep in on Saturday. Yeah, it's obviously
y'all
different.
Can have like a movie night on Friday. Yeah,
Friday. Yeah, it's different reasons, But I stopped looking at Mondays like a Monday years ago because I didn't want to be like living my life. I also because Roland used to be like that. He used to like hate Mondays. He used to él nunca podía hacer nada entre la semana.
Really?
Like he never wanted to do anything because he had to work the next day, or he couldn't make an appointment during the week because he had an appointment. He had to work the next day. And I
like,
tried.
Dude, that's only going to take an hour.
Yeah. Like but he doesn't do that no more. But I try not to see the weekday as a weekday. Like I try to enjoy it as a regular day. Like if I'm going to go shopping for myself, I don't have to wait till Saturday. Yeah. I can go on a Wednesday, you know. If I want to have dinner with my friends, I can go during the week. It doesn't have to be on the weekend. Saturday, you know, like stuff like that. But it's obviously harder whenever you have a kid because they go to school, you know. But even with that, like today, Milo had his haircut appointment. We had to go pick up my shirts and now we're home. Like I will try to do things where it's not going to affect his bedtime, you know. But we're still getting things done. And even though it's a weekday, you know. But I don't know if it's different for people that work labor jobs because I know they can be more physically exhausting, you know. So, I don't know. It's just food for thought there.
Or I think también it goes hand in hand with like...
Did I say that right? Food for thought? That I don't even know if that applied there.
I don't even know what that is. Food for your mind or something?
Food for thought. It's, I don't even know how to explain it. Let me see. Food for thought. Food for thought. Oh, what does food for thought mean? It means... Oh my God, it's not letting me open.
Because it doesn't mean anything.
Oh, it's worth seriously thinking about or considering.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's worth considering.
It's something to really be like considered.
Okay, because like they work labor jobs, but I think that it goes like hand in hand with how mentally strong you are.
For sure.
Like how mentally strong you are. Like, y también how well you distribute work and family. And
how organized you are.
Whenever you're organized, it doesn't feel so much work doesn't feel so loaded and so like, it just feels like work, and then you can go home and skip the page.
Yeah,
it's
but
done.
how does
work
it?
Is done.
Okay, I was gonna say
because you're eating right.
Because can you imagine somebody that's working labor and they have to wake up at 5 a.m. every day, get out at 6, and they're just physically tired, and then they eat dinner and they don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what could be something you would say to them, like, to get out of that mentality?
I would say, like, you can find another job. Go get another job, because this one's killing you. And clearly, this is not the way you want to live life.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, this is exhausting you. It's taking away from your family. It's taking away from you mentally, physically. Yeah. I would say, like, just, it's not for you, buddy. Give it for the tough boys.
Damn, you had to end it with like something like that. Damn.
You know what I mean? Not all girls can be barbers.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It could never be me. My hand will be hurting for sure.
Your feet will be hurting.
I don't mind the feet too much.
You would probably be very pissed at the mentality of men. You would probably be like, no, heck no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and to me, I'm the type to be like, give you the benefit of the doubt, you know.
But you're making a mental note, like, all right.
Making a mental note that we're going to have, like, we're going to have a lot of conversations.
Yeah.
Not today, but Eventually, we're going to have the conversation, you know.
The conversation.
And it doesn't have to be today, but te digo, like, I think you would be the type to be like, oh, hell no. Right now, I'm going to tell you wrong. Like, that's not the way you see women. And you know what I mean?
No, yeah. I think I know what you're saying. Like, you think I would speak my mind.
Right away. Without getting to know the person first. Like, no, I mean, next appointment, I'm like, we're talking about your mom. How's your mom? Yeah.
Do you think you started like that, or no, you learned to be like that?
I learned to be like that.
Because you probably heard it so much, right?
No, because I want money, you know, and I'm not going to cut off a client.
No, yeah.
Right away.
Well, I was going to say, do you think it's because at the beginning where you liked, oh, you know what? Actually, let's go on a quick break and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Do you think did you give your opinion at the beginning?
No.
You never did?
Actually, like, I don't give my opinion unless it's asked. Unless it's like, not unless it's asked, not unless somebody wants.
But sometimes you're having a conversation and your opinion just...
Yeah, it just comes out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or like they give me the space and the time to add on to whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of the times, no estoy de acuerdo. Like, I don't agree a lot of the time. I would say like 80% of the times I don't agree.
With the guys,
yeah.
I'm just wondering, I feel like maybe if I were a barber, I'd probably, the beginning would be like, wow, you're dumb. Like, give my opinion. But I feel like how you said, you're giving your opinion without really knowing the person. But you're giving your opinion based on what they're showing you at the moment.
Yes.
You know, so I'm assuming that over time, if I were a barber, I would get to know them.
Relationship.
Yeah.
And you're like,
and then I would learn how not to give my opinion, maybe like that. I think, right?
Like, I have a client who couldn't keep a girlfriend. He couldn't keep a girlfriend. Every 3 months, he would fall, not in love, but he would like a girl and they would date, and then boom, it was done. He couldn't keep a girlfriend. So I was like, something's got to be wrong here, you know? Like, it doesn't make sense that you can't keep a girl. So it went back to like, his childhood, really. Always seeing men in and out the door. His mom always with different guys, I guess.
And would you think that's like...
And it's him not knowing the value of women, really. Like, not knowing how to keep one, because he never saw any men stay around long enough with his mom. Yeah, kind of like that.
Is that what he told you, or that's your conclusion?
And I told him, like, this is probably your problem. And he's like, yeah, that's probably my problem. I never saw Mom with
like somebody, me neither.
A solid relationship.
I don't think I did either with my mom.
But you wanted that. And I don't think he was even ready for it. He didn't. Every time they would tell him, like, his girlfriends would be like, you should try this. Like, maybe be this way. And he would be like, no, that's not me. So he wasn't even trying to keep a girl.
Or he didn't really want something serious, maybe, too.
No, he did.
Or he didn't know what serious really meant.
Yeah. No, he did. Because he would be like, dang, bro, like, I'm always lonely. I can never keep a girl. Like, it's always like...
Lonely boy.
Mm-hmm. And I do feel for all my clients when they come in with, like, issues. I'm like, dang, I feel for you. But I can't help but to think that
it's your fault.
No, I can't help but to think that, like, you can do something about it. So just do it, you know. I do feel bad, though. That not everybody...
So basically it's just like figure it out, buddy.
Like, get it together, buddy. Yeah. No. Get it together. I feel for you, though. But get it together.
But do you feel for them?
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do. There's times that I've cried with them. Like, I've shed tears. Like, there was this dude that cheated on his wife. And I sat there and I teared up with him.
Why?
He was crying. And who's he gonna come tell? His barber, of course, that he cheated on his wife. Well, he was very close to. But he'd been talking to a girl. And yeah, it's crazy.
So he was crying because he felt bad?
Yeah.
Or because he got caught?
No, he didn't get caught. He hasn't gotten caught. He's Gucci. My guy's good. You know? I told him, don't say nothing.
Well, no, he needs to. Bad advice.
I was like, don't say nothing. Cut her off. And that's it. That's that. Like, don't talk to her anymore. Cut her off. If you really do feel sorry, like, that's it.
I think that was bad advice.
I was like, don't say it, bro. Don't say it.
No, he should have said it. Because if you think about it, yeah. Because it's one of those things. I think now the wife is walking around and the other side bitch is probably looking at her like, haha, like, I was with your man and you don't even know.
No, they were not together. He never cheated.
Oh, okay. So it was just like a talking thing?
Yeah, it was a flirting thing, a talking thing. Yeah, they never got... Well, he told me that they never actually cheated. Like, he never actually...
It was the intention.
It was the intention.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's different. It was that's a little different. I still don't agree with it. I think he should have came clean. Because there's nothing better in a relationship than honesty, you know?
Yeah, but there's times that dirt that you got in... You get yourself dirty with it. That's your dirt. Don't put no dirt on her. So you wouldn't want Kike to tell you? Mm-mm. If he's really, like, sorry that he's talking to another woman, if he's really remorseful and he repents and blah blah blah, don't tell me. Don't add your dirt to me. Keep it to yourself. Take it to the grave. Yeah. You're crazy. That dirtiness. Don't bring it over here, homeboy.
But it doesn't make you dirty. It's not your fault. You have nothing to do with it.
But I have to grieve now. No, grieve by yourself. Now I have to grieve. Now I have to... And for what reason?
And if you're already... Do you really think your guy was, like, feeling it even after? No, but even after.
I don't know.
Because it's just, like, how dumb can you be? Like, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, I never got it. Like, I never understood, like, how dumb can you be to hurt the person that you love? Do you really love this person if you're hurting them? If you're purposely... Because you don't... It's not... It can be a mistake, yes. Yeah. But you're a fucking grown up. You know whether you're doing right or wrong. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to tell me that the moment you're texting this other girl, like, your wife or whoever is not on the back of your mind. Yeah. You know, but the reason why I said I didn't agree is because I feel like a lot of guys will cheat, right? And do it again because they got away with it the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're dumb. Yeah. They're dumb like that, you know?
So I feel like...
That's why I didn't agree. Like, I think he should have came clean. And
I don't agree because if he really is remorseful, right? And if he really isn't going to do it again, you're good, bro. Just chill out. Just good. You're good. Just chill out. Don't... don't try to stir a pot that wasn't even there before, you know, like you screwed up.
He made a pot.
Yeah, but I'm like,
he made a pot.
You can clean it up. You're still in the safe zone to clean it up.
No, the intention matters. The intention matters because
I'm never going to say that could never be me. Because that can't be me.
Yeah, for sure.
I can never say I will never flirt with another man. Because that could be me.
It better not be you, because I will tell Kike.
But it could be.
Yeah, you never know. Temptation is a bitch. Like, it's there. Like, it happens.
So I can never say, like, oh, heck no. Like, my love for my man is so great and so big that could never be me. Mm-hmm. You know, so with that being said, I feel like I can get on his shoes and be like, okay, if that was me, and if I was really remorseful and really repentful, I would just take it to the grave and be like, I screwed up, and appreciate what I have in front of me. And yeah, cater more to my man. Show him more of the appreciation and the love that I do have for him.
Yeah, I guess I would. I don't think I like secrets. Like, I think I'd want to know. Just because it would also fall on the wife in this case, you know. Because if he's coming clean and he's telling her what really happened, I think she should be somebody to...
I think I would come clean probably years later. I don't think I would come clean like while it's right away, while it's happening, while it's there,
and make it like a joke, like, oh my god, can you believe this girl wanted me, and I was gonna give her a little something, but I didn't, like something like that.
Yeah, like I was feeling her, but
I remember I thought about you, so I cut it off.
Me and Kike were going through this rough patch in our relationship by the second year, right? And I had told him, one of my clients, que me estaba llamando la atención, because me and him, we were going through this little rough patch, right? And I was just like over here, like, oh, like I'm so over him. Like, I can't wait to break up with him, blah, 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 right? So there was this client, a new client, that I was like so intrigued by. I was like, whoa, I love our conversations, blah, 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 right? But Kike over there just pissing me off and being annoying. And when this client came every 2 weeks, we had really good conversations, blah, blah, blah.
You caught yourself looking forward to this appointment?
Yes, and feeling like chiflada, you know? So pasó like maybe 8 months, and I told Kike. I didn't tell him right away. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, when you would, like, the moment that I was like, man, I'm done with this relationship.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, because, like, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you didn't really cause harm, so it's no reason to make it something bigger than what it really is. That's what you're saying, right? Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. I understand a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, but, so I was like there was no harm. But I am going to tell you, like, while me and my thoughts, I was like, I'm done with this dude, blah, blah, with Kike. I was intrigued by another man. You know, and I looked forward to our conversations and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I was, you want to see a picture of him? He's like, mm-hmm. Man, dude, I tell you, I'm like, I know you want to see him. I know you want to see how he looks.
I mean, who wouldn't, right? What did he say when
But it was just like, oh, like, he's a señor. And he was like a señor looking guy. But it was just like his personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I was like, he was like a señor. And
the fact that you're saying he's a good señor makes me feel like he's like your dad or something.
No, he was not that old. He was probably like in his late 30s maybe. My dad's 50.
And this was a few years ago?
This was probably like, yeah.
So then that means that he was...
This was like 2 years ago, actually. Me and Kike have only been boyfriend and girlfriend 4 years.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. Me and Ronnie went through something similar to it. At the beginning of the relationship, like I was in that phase where I'm just like,
you're not feeling the relationship.
I wasn't. His ex would bug a lot, you know, and I just never felt like I had time for the drama, you know, and I'm just like, nah, you know, and so I felt intrigued, like you say, by somebody else, a friend.
Yeah.
And they would give me rides to school because I would have to pay my mom gas.
It's always a ride. It's always a ride.
But it was just like...
always your Uber.
Yeah, so it's like, but you couldn't give me rides and I got to figure it out. Like, this is some grown people shit. Like, I got to find a way to school, you know? And, but yeah, like, I just feel like, I'm not going to lie, it is the rides. It is the rides, because now that I look back, I remember I had like a flirtatious friendship with one of my friends that I used to go on the bus with. But he was so respectful, like super respectful.
Like, oh, wait,
but so years later, years later, I found, like, I saw him again. I mean, we're high school friends. We're cool. He's married. He has 2 kids, you know. Nothing ever happened between me and him besides the flirting.
Yeah.
And I knew he liked me, so I would just add to it. You know what I mean? And one time I saw him at a bar, and he was talking to me, and Roland wasn't with me. And he's like, "Where's Roland?" Because he knew Roland too, right? Because we all went to the same high school. I'm like, "Oh, he's not here. He's at the house." And he's like, "I could never." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" You know? He's like, "I could never let my wife go out without me." And I was just like, "What? Like, what are you? Like, are you fucking old school or what?" Yeah. Like, I took it. That pissed me off so much because I'm like, I don't need Roland to go out. I can go out by myself. I'm a grown-ass woman, you know? Not that he's giving me permission or if I need it, no. But it's one of those things that the trust is there. So it's like, he knows I'm out with the girls. It's cool.
What's the
but
problem?
What you're saying is like, you don't let your wife go out because you know, like, I took it so wrong. So I was like, that's why we were not meant to be, bro. Because that shit would have not. Yeah. It gave me machista vibes, you know? And I'm like, I could never. Like, it just wouldn't work out. But going back to the being intrigued is a thing, you know? And I think I never really wanted to admit it to myself that I was flirting with the guy. But at this point, I was in a relationship with Roland, you know? And I was like, I think, obviously, pasaron a lot of things, you know? I wanted to break up, and we didn't break up. But I think I did come clean, like, right away.
Yeah. You came clean right away?
I came clean about what was going on.
You're intrigued by this man, and you told Roland, like, "Hey, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm still intrigued." No, who does that?
No way. It's because I didn't want to say the full story.
Oh.
Basically, guys, there's more to the story, but we'll talk about that on another episode. I was literally about to say, like, the whole story.
Really?
About me being intrigued, you know? But I don't know. I think Berlin should be a part of that conversation, you know, especially if it's about the both of us. But yes, guys, it's happened. And
then still, like, it can still happen. Like, me and Kiki have talked, you know, like, I want you to tell me if somebody else catches your attention. Just let me know. You know, it's all right.
One of us has to spice it up, you know?
Yeah, like, it
happens. Like, yeah. We do. Me and Berlin do talk about that.
Yeah, like, if you come and tell me that I'll probably mess around and have lingerie on next night, you know? Ain't nobody taking my man. You know?
Exactly. So it's all about not letting it get too comfortable where you can just not feel like you can spice things up, because you should. And I do think that obviously me and Roland got together when I was 15.
Super young. Like, y'all know each other to the T.
Yeah, and he's all I know, really, you know, and I'm good with that, you know. But sometimes you're immature and you think you want other things and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, me and him have been through it all. Like, he's cheated, I cheated. Like, it's just, you know. And that's why I think that you should come clean regardless, because I mean, but it doesn't matter as long as you come clean, you know, because I think it's one of those things where I would want the honesty. If I can give it to you, I expect you to give it to me, you know. But now we talk about it. We've been together, since 2010, 13 years, going on 14 this year.
That's crazy.
14 years in October, right? And we talk about how, like, cheating is, like, just off the table. There's no reason to cheat. Yeah. Like, if you're falling out of love, tell me. Tell me, so you're not leaving somebody that you...
And not only that, it gives you the opportunity to
fix it, you know, but you're not leaving me, like, dry, like, you know, like, this is me, like, digamos, right? Let's say you're Roland. Like, why would I cheat on somebody and hurt somebody that I've been with for so many years and I've given so much love to? Yeah. Why would I cause that hurt and betrayal? Now that we're good, you know, we're like, we're doing amazing, you know, like, why would I do that? Why can't I just come clean and tell you I'd rather hurt you with honesty and tell you that I'm falling out of love, or something's wrong, you know, or somebody's catching my attention or something. Like, I'd rather hurt you truthfully than lie and betray you and know that that's going to just go down south. Like, you know what I mean? And because we've talked about it, and I'm like, if you cheat, I'm taking your ass to court, like, and you better believe I'm gonna take Milo away, like,
and this is my house.
Like, I'm like, and this house is being sold, split. I'll be fair, I'll be fair, but I always feel like, the mom has like more of the chance to keeping the kid, and I'm definitely not letting you keep him. But he tells me, like, well, if you cheat, it's gonna go the same way.
Like, he's keeping them?
He's saying, like, if I cheat, he'll go fight me on court. Like, he'll take me to court, like, to keep Milo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, and it's true, because it's just like, you're not only hurting your significant other. If there's kids involved, you're affecting that kid's home.
You betrayed everybody.
Yeah, you betrayed everybody. Like, so we talk about it. It gets deep when we talk about it. Like,
y'all actually get a little bit upset.
Nah, we don't get upset. Mira, viene. Okay.
He hears his name.
Too, eh?
What?
It goes for you too.
Didn't I just say that? I just said that.
Okay. Te llevo a corte.
Huh?
Te llevo a corte.
I said you would take me to court.
Milo's mine.
Oh my.
And the house.
Dude, he's yelling.
Mira, el que no hace caso.
He's probably sitting right here next to the door. He's probably sitting right there. There's no way he heard that all the way to the living room.
I know, right? Yeah. No, but yeah, guys, these are conversations me and him have. And that's what I mean when when you're in a marriage, like, communication is key. Yeah. And that's why I think, like, if there was a girl that came at him flirting, I would expect him to fucking tell me.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't tell me, even if he didn't reply, I would be like,
why wouldn't you tell me?
Why wouldn't you feel comfortable to tell me, your best friend?
Yeah.
That somebody came at. I'm your everything. That somebody came at you,
Yeah.
If anything, we can laugh at it together, like, and I think that's why, because it's happened. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, look at this dude, because some guys be sending me shit and I'm just like, bro, you see me posting Roland.
Yeah.
You see me posting my kid. Like, how much more disrespectful can you be?
The audacity.
Yeah, like, and, but yeah, so that was fun. That was a fun conversation.
I know, it's a little bit heated.
Yeah, I imagine.
But yeah, like, it could always be. You never say that, oh, that could never be me. Because once you find yourself... El dicho es,
cuando escupes para arriba te cae en la cara, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that happen
a lot of times.
It's happened to me too.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's happened to me too.
Yeah.
But I've seen it happen, like, and I see it, like, with my immediate family sometimes, and I'm just like, damn, like, it sucks, to see stuff. And yeah, I don't know, it's crazy.
Like, even Kike has asked me, he's like, do you think you ever go back to being a drug addict? Yeah, dude, he's asked me twice already. I'm like, you're worried about me or what? Like, I'm good.
He's asked you twice?
Yeah, he's asked me twice. He's like, what do you want me to do for you if you do become a drug addict again?
Kike, it's just a momentary thing. Remember? It's just a moment thing.
Yeah. Probably be a drug addict again in like 2 months.
Oh my God, don't say that.
No, I don't think so. But I'm like, dude, like, you might not be like...
It
could be me again,
I'm going to tell you something. So they gave me an edible. And I was gonna eat it.
Like when?
Today.
Really?
Yeah, so I was gonna eat it, but then I was like, I literally thought to myself, I'm not gonna be high around Alondra. Yeah.
I would tell 100%. I'm like, Evelyn, you're high?
I knew you would be able to tell, and I didn't.
And I prayed for you today, Evelyn.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting high. Really, there isn't.
I would say, yeah, it is.
I don't think
but
so.
But that's a topic for some other time.
Yeah.
Why I think it's not okay.
Yeah. Well,
because I come from that.
Yeah, you went fucking deep south. So I get why you think it's bad. But if you don't have an addictive personality like me, I think it's okay, right? But I feel I didn't do it because I felt like if I did it and I was with you, I don't know why I felt like I was disrespecting you or something.
Really?
Yeah, so I didn't do it.
That's good.
I'm going to do it
because that is
another day. I'm going to do it another day. Yeah, I feel like it is just because I feel like you overcame that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'd be like, wow, that's the way you come and approach me.
Yeah, I didn't want to... I didn't even remember we were doing the podcast.
When my clients come in smelling like weed, I do feel disrespected.
Really?
Yeah. And
y'all hear that, guys?
You come in smelling like weed, I'm going to call you out and I'm going to be like, bro, you're high. Like, what the heck? Like, you stink, bro. Like, no, that's not cool.
No. Well, do they know what you've been through or no?
No, not all of them. Some of them, yeah. But I do ask them, like, don't come smelling like that next time. Just
in general, I think I've really never done it. outside my house. Or no, I'm lying. When I was younger, I would, right? But
edibles are scary though, so be careful.
Oh no, I've had them.
Oh.
Yeah, like I feel like I'd rather do
that than smoke.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I find it disrespectful when you show up to a place and you smell like weed, because I'm just like, damn, like, especially when there's kids. I don't like that, you know.
Yeah.
But today, I forgot we were doing the podcast, right? And I was home.
You're like, ay, qué rico un edible.
No, I was like, man, I'm really gonna like just chill, you know. But then I was like, oh shit, I have the podcast. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get high on the podcast. Da, 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 you know, like I'm not gonna do that. And then but obviously because I was thinking about you, you know, and I'm like, man, I wouldn't want her to think like, what the fuck, like, you know, I overcame this and you're here, like.
Nah, I wouldn't think it that way. I would more so think it like, you're not even here all the way, and I'm here.
And I did think that too.
Yeah,
Not that, but I was like, I'm not about to like be high on our podcast.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, but when I've done it, I literally is like Milo's asleep or, you know, I see something chill. Like I really don't. It's something that if I do, I'd rather be like in my safe space or where I'm not bothering nobody and where I'm literally just chilling. But the reason why I wanted to too is because I wanted to read the book. The book
like
that we're reading?
Like a little bit.
Yeah, I wanted to try it because I've never done.
You're not going to be able to concentrate.
I've never done like an edible and like read the book, you know? So I was like, I wonder how much more fun is it going to be to read it, you know? Because when I was reading last night, that's why, because last night.
You fell asleep.
I fell asleep. So I was like, let me, you know, try it.
It's not fun at all.
let me get a little happy, you know, while I'm reading. Yeah. But I didn't because I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
So you're gonna do it tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Thursday. I have a podcast. I probably could actually because
on that one
is Rob. You know, not that he does it right, but I'm pretty sure he does. But I probably could.
He probably comes like that.
Nah.
No.
Nah. I don't think he's the same way. I think he's more respectful of like the space. You know, we've had people on the This and Much More who come high
smelling like weed.
One smelled like weed so bad, like
really?
Not that it stunk, right, but I could smell it. Like the smell was super strong. But when they've asked if they can smoke, we say outside, not inside the house, like because not like
Milo lives here.
Like no, like
or even for y'all like
no, like for us it's like no, you know, not inside. We've gone to the backyard and let them smoke, you know, during our break or whatever, but because we don't know if that's what's helping them,
those nervios.
Because I know people that do like edibles for anxiety, you know, and it helps them. Like
they medicated that to me. Well, not edibles, but weed.
Recently?
Like probably when I was
damn, why did my voice sound like that?
When I was recently when I was like 21. When I was 21, my hands would move on their own. Like I have no control over them. My fingers would move on their own. Like my nerves were
so what did you take instead of that?
Nothing. Some Holy Spirit. That's what
it's all mental.
Yeah, it's all mental. So I went to the doctor and I was like, dude, I can't control my phalanges. And he was like, you
did that on purpose.
So that he's like, anxiety. I'm going to prescribe you some marijuana. And I was like, no, buddy, I don't want any marijuana. Yeah.
Thanks, doc.
But he still gave me the prescription for it.
No, I've heard it is good for like pain, like some people, you know, but nah, I think it's all mental. Like, it's like, I talked to my tío Sergio and he was like, oh, I've never had a headache.
Wow.
Like that he's not one to get headaches. You know, he's like, ask your tia, like I'll never complain to her about a headache, you know. But he said that when I talked to him, he said something about like he had like really bad, you know, and he's like, it's crazy because I've never
had one.
Yeah, like nunca. Wow. But I'm like, I get migraines. Yeah. But I remember growing up, my grandma Milagro used to tell us that like, when I used to be like, me la cabeza, and she'd tell me, di que no te duele y no te va a doler. Yeah. And I'd be like, no me duele. Oh my God, it's gone. Ya no me duele. Like, you know. So I always really thought like it was a mental thing. But hell nah, not my migraines. They hurt. Like they really, I feel them, like, you know.
And I feel like the more you squeeze, the more painful it gets. But if you learn how to relax, like learn how to do like relaxing things with your muscles, especially like your face muscles. Like, como they were saying, there was this like when you breathe and you let out, but with the that relaxes your muscles.
What? I didn't know that.
Instead of like breathing in and like clenching because of the pain, you add more stress to your body.
Well, real quick before we wrap it up, that's what I think the epidural did to my body.
What?
Because I was in labor for like 30 something hours, and
dude, Star was in labor for 13.
I know, I saw that.
Quick. I was like, wow, that was
fast. It sounds fast, but I'm sure those 13 hours, she did like a water birth, so she had like no medication.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful. I don't think I always wanted to do it, but I don't think I could, especially after the internal bleeding. I'd be fucking scared, But for me, I feel like I wasn't dilating. I feel like I was never relaxing my body because of the contractions and everything that I guess they were putting in my body, Yeah. So once I got the epidural, after so many hours, I got the epidural.
You relaxed.
2 hours later, 2-hour nap. And then I woke up and I was like, I'm good.
I'm ready to push.
No, literally I woke up and I was like, I'm good. Like, I think I can have this baby tonight, Yeah. And then they brought the mirror and I saw they're like, I was practicing pushing because I obviously couldn't feel my legs, And I pushed Milo out within the next 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So the epidural helped relax my body. And then,
wow.
Well, guys.
Our camera died.
So, and I just put a new battery in too. So something's wrong. Yeah. But I mean, we're almost done anyway. So with that being said, make sure you relax your body to ease the pain.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of ways that you can relax your body.
I
see. She's like, I relax.
A bubble bath,
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what I was talking about. Have your hubby cook for you. Like, Kike cooks for Alondra. But with that being said, guys, we appreciate you watching and listening, and don't forget to subscribe. I was gonna tell you we should talk about maybe doing a giveaway or something.
We should
do like an Entre Nos giveaway.
Yes, 50th episode.
Oh my God!
Let's do a giveaway at the 50th.
Yeah, we'll be talking about a giveaway, guys, and we'll keep you posted. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and make sure you follow us. Peace.
Bye.